What is up, everyone? It's Dre Trades, and today we're gonna do a video where we're gonna look at the different market sectors. I got about 11 or 12 to look at, and the reason why we want to do this is our little study time over the weekend, because we want to see which sectors have the wind behind their back, and therefore, if we know which sectors, we know which stocks to kind of buy, right? We know what's hot, and so we're gonna just check out the market and just get a feel for what's going on. And before I get started, I want to thank all the new subscribers I got, man. You guys show me a lot of love, man. I totally appreciate it. And if you didn't subscribe yet and this is your first time to the channel, first of all, welcome. And I would love for you to hit the subscribe and the thumbs up as well. Come back, check us out. I'm sure you're going to love the channel. All right, so here we are. We're going to start with the Qs, and then we're going to move on to the SPY, the IWM, and so forth. Just try to get an overall feel of the market. Okay, so here's the Qs, and we're going to look at the monthlies. Now, I know the monthlies, actually, we got tomorrow. Monday's the last day. So we're going to look at the monthlies, and we're going to pretend that today's the last day. All right, so here we are. We got the Qs, right? It looks good. You got a consolidation right there. It's going up. I like it, right? Little consolidation pattern right there. And I say it breaks out to the upside. Why do I say that? Because we're going up already, right? We're going up already. And generally, when this does break out, it should break out to the upside. But it's still a little early to tell because it's still in consolidation mode. All right, so let's keep an eye on that. But it's beautiful. It looks beautiful. All right, next, let's bring up the SPY. Let's take a look at that. And if you look at this one, oh man, it's already broken out from that little consolidation I was just looking at, right? It's kind of like the NASDAQ, but you can see it broke out, right? So I like the way that looks right there. How can I draw a line? All right, so there it is, right? There's the breakout, and it looks like it's going higher. You know what sucks is that volume. Right? That volume right there is a little weak. Now, I know we got one more trading day. I said pretend Sunday's the last day, but we need that to kind of go up. We want good volume on a breakout. But hey, the SPY looks awesome. Awesome. All right, so let's pull up the IWM, which is the small caps, right? The Russell 2000. What a difference. What a chart, dude. Oh, man, this is unbelievable. Look at that bar. That is crazy. And this is a index. This is a index, right? So there's my line. Look at that breakout. It's easily seen. It's easily defined. I would like for there to be a little bit more volume right there. But we got one more trading day. Like I said, small caps look awesome. All right. They just look awesome. So finally doing something after 1, 2, for the most part, what is that? 1, 2 years consolidation. So, yeah, I think we can really get aboard on that, man. I love those small caps. All right, so let's look at the transportation sector, and that's the IYT. And I see a breakout, right? Look, my line, same volume. I could probably keep these same drawings up, and it might just be the same. But yeah, lack of volume. It's concerning, man. It really is. You really want to see some volume on this breakout. But same thing as the small caps. The transportation, it looks good. There's no more. What more could I say? I'm going to leave those lines there. And let's go to the XLF. Let's see if I have to clear them out. Yeah, I have to clear them out. It's not going to work. You can see how it did not break out yet. It's trying to climb, get up to the all-time highs, but it still has some work to do. But this is a beautiful candle right here to kind of continue this move to the upside. So I like it. It's definitely moving up. It has a lot of momentum as far as last week, right? As far as last week was concerned, it was awesome. Let's pull up that weekly on this and actually see what that looked like. And yeah, look at that gap. Wow. Unbelievable. And then, so, you know, we have to worry about this gap filling. Okay. So, it's concerning, but wow. Powerful move on the XLF. All right. So, I'm not really still a fan of it, but it looks good. It looks good other than that gap, right? I just hope we don't fill. If we do backfill, it'd probably be a good buying opportunity if you're into the finance stocks. All right, so let's look at the real estate. Let's look at those REITs. The REIT ETF IYR. It's nothing going on here. I don't like it. All right, there's really nothing to talk about. You saw what the finance looks like, and you could kind of see this. It just looks weak. It almost looks dead cat bounce-ish, so there's nothing there yet. And that's actually concerning for the overall kind of market picture. Nothing more to talk about. I don't like the REITs. And I did sell my REITs about a month ago. So I did ride this from the bottom. And right here, when it got tired, I decided to get out, and maybe I'll look to get back in the future. All right, so let's look up the XME metals and mining. This looks great. I like it. Why do I like it? Well, I see a double bottom, right? Can I draw this line there? 1, 2, right? Double bottom. Nice little trend here, but we still need to break out to we got to get out of this range right here, right? We got to get out of that area. And hopefully it looks like we're on track. Man, I really like the double bottom. Generally, if this holds, we can move right on up. So I like the metals and mining stocks. And it looks like a real good price that you can get in. Let's go to the XLU, the utilities. Not liking it. You can see what the other stocks look like. And just look at that last candle. Look what happened to the utilities last month, right? That's not good at all. This is actually what I worry about some of the other stocks that are trying to come out of the hole. I'm worried about them kind of doing something like this, because once it was up here, it was looking good. And obviously it reversed and it's closed almost on its low for the month. So I know we got one day left, but we assuming it's, today. So yeah, that's not looking good. And I'll probably be fading or getting out of the utilities. There's other things better to invest in, right? We was just looking at them. So utilities, we don't want anything to do with them. And I actually have some utilities. You know what? Tomorrow I'm getting out. And this is why we have to do this kind of review. You can kind of get a feel of the whole market, see what's moving, see what's not, and just kind of make decisions, because you got the big picture. All right, so let's pull up the IBB, the biotech. I've been riding this for a while. Been very disappointing, But lately, it's making a run. There's that, it's kind of breaking out, right? You had the double top, and you can see right here, once we hit that double top, it was choppy. It was choppy. I actually thought we would go up and hold, and it was but I like it. I like what we got here. And look at this one, how we do have volume on the possible breakout that's about to happen. All right, so I do like the IBB. I like the consolidation as well, right? The consolidation up here. It's a little wide. It's a little volatile, but it's consolidating and it's holding the levels. It's holding them. That's good, all right? It's just volatile as F. Say the F word. Fit the F word in that sentence. It's volatile as F. Well, anyway, once it breaks out, since it's kind of going higher, right? It's going higher this way. And then I think it could break out and go higher and be at all-time highs. Great day. That was Friday, up 3%. I think that was Friday. Let me pull up the daily. Yeah, make sure. All right. It's up 3% on Friday. So nice move. Nice move. Let's clear this out. I'm looking at the daily now. And we're just hoping it kind of gets out of that range. It's right there. So let's hope for a breakout on the IBB. All right, so let's look at the semiconductors, right? SMH. Oh, man. There's the monthly. This is beautiful. This is insane. This is actually going up so much, it scares me, right? This is an index. It's just going straight up. I say this is bullish, but sometimes I worry when it has that angle of attack, all right? And see how steep that is? And then you get a bar like that, right? I worry that maybe it could get blow-offy, like blow-off top kind of thing. So I like the semis. Yes, it's going up. Yes, it looks like it's going higher, and it could go a lot higher from here. But that's me. That's straight trades, and that's how I kind of look at it. Like, it was so steep, and the angle is actually steepening even more. So what does that mean? Do we go a lot higher, or maybe it's the top? So there's two things to look at, but there's no concern. It's holding on. It's at this highs. So just keep an eye on it, right? If you watch me trades, I don't like things that go straight up. Y'all know that, right? I'm like, it just gets me nervous. I don't like sharp angles like that, especially for ETFs, but it is what it is. So the SMH looks good. I actually own NVIDIA and AMD. Some call spreads on those. I sold some put spreads or own call spreads, right? So it was one of those. I can't remember. And let's go ahead and look at the XLI. This is going to be the last one we're going to look at. And the industrials. If you've been watching the market, you know the industrials has been hot, been fire, fire, right? And looking at this chart, it's confirmed, right? It's fire, and kind of got that. With the breakout. Simple. There it is. And not necessarily that volume, but it's nice. It looks better than some of the other volumes on the breakout, but I like that. All-time highs, right? It's down just a little bit on Friday after 2 years, 3 years actually. And last time it was up this high was 2018, January, and 19, 20, going to 21. We finally getting ready to do something here. You know how they got the stimulus package, and most likely that's going to include an infrastructure bill. So I think the industrials are beautiful. It's breaking out, and I think it could actually go a little further just because of that whole stimulus package that's hopefully happens. There's a little piece of my mind in the back says, suppose it doesn't happen. Oh man, the markets are going down. Sell everything and buy puts. Oh man. So as you can see, we looked at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different sectors of the market. And most of them are just on fire. On fire. These textbook breakouts. Not like a breakout where you say, it's kind of, breaking out. Look, textbook breakouts where if you had to draw a picture of the breakout, that's what these sectors are showing us. So it looks like we are going to go a lot higher, in my opinion. And it appears that any pullback is buyable, especially if it gets down to the breakout range. Like if the XLI were to pull back, it might pull back right to there, and then boom, we scoop it up, and then hopefully it can start heading higher, right? So it's unbelievable how everything is just aligned. What did we didn't like? We didn't like the real estate. We didn't like utilities, but everything else. And finance was kind of, pulling up that caboose, but everything else is just fire. So it's really unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. And so anyway, so there you have it. Hopefully that helps you make better decisions on what you're going to buy, what you're going to purchase this week, this month even, right? Because we're looking at the monthly. So any changes or anything that you can anticipate is not going to happen tomorrow, because we need another 30 days basically for the next candle to draw, right? So let's kind of keep that in mind. And, you could actually use this kind of review, I guess you can call it, to maybe update your 401k plan. Say, hey, man, it looks like the small caps are getting ready to rip. Let me allocate some more money to the small caps, a little less to the S&P, and you got your little different sectors in your 401k plans, right? Your different positions in there, right? So, you can kind of change the allocation a little bit, try to realign it. And that's what this could do. It can kind of help you do that, especially going into the end of the year, right? So, anyway, I hope it helps. And I hope you like the video. And if you do, once again, thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know what you're doing. Put it in the comments below. Let me know if you like the video. Comments below. Hey, anything, comments below. Let's talk. Give me something to talk about, because if you name a stock, I'll talk about it in the next video. You know, I want to hear from you. Just want to know what you guys is doing. See if you guys are on my page. Meaning, see if we're on the same page, because you might say, oh man, I don't like the way that looks. Right? You might say, hey, I think the SMH is bullish and it's going a lot higher, and maybe it isn't a blowout top. You know, so it's just makes you go, You know, maybe the SMH has been so hot. Well, I can't really talk about it because it's at an all-time high. I'll reserve that if it pulls back. I'll reserve the comment I was about to say if it pulls back. But anyway, hey, pick your stock, pick your sector. You know where the wind is blowing, and hopefully it helps. Thanks for watching. This is Dre Trades. You can catch me on Twitter at Dre Trades, Instagram at Dre Trades, and right here, Dre Trades 2 on YouTube. Peace.